In today's video, I play with the best Australian paddle player, Dominic Burchard, aka Padel Picasso. I play against Ethan Bardo and Ed Tandy, both top UK players. This guy was the most casual, relaxed player that was also incredible at paddle. Enjoy.
Quick test.
Hello, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
So I arrived at the club in Weybridge, which was lovely. Outdoors in the sun, it was perfect conditions to play in. Me and Ethan did our warming up before a little cross-court session to get into the game.
All right, we're going to do a little warm-up cross-court. We're going to go set to 4. The idea is to warm up, get the muscles moving, get me prepared for the big game shortly.
I needed to be on my best form for this match, so it was important to warm up and get a feel for the court, and cross-court is the best way to do that. No breaks, super intense, and gets you covering loads of the court, and Ethan doesn't hold back on exploiting those harsh angles.
Shot.
That's a good shot.
Golden?
Yep, golden.
So I definitely would recommend playing cross-court if you can. Like, I know it's hard for some people because you can't get court time and obviously it's more expensive. But if you are fortunate enough to have a court where just 2 of you can play, cross-court training is really good. Like for fitness, for training, obviously you get the ball way more. You play diagonal as well, which is a little bit harder. It is really good, especially like for a warm-up before a big match or tournament. It's probably one of the best warm-ups you can do. We were also playing the double bounce rule, by the way. So the first bounce can go wide as long as the second bounce goes in diagonal. Which I know can be a bit confusing, but it just makes it a little bit harder. You have to cover even more of the court. So a couple times Ethan gets me right down the middle where maybe my partner might get it, but in cross you have to take it all.
Oh, it's so poor. Come on. Gonna win this golden. I'm gonna try Chiquita return.
Where are you off to, son?
Damn, Chiquita worked. Volley couldn't get there. Let's go.
Ethan's one of them players, like, he makes you run and really work for the point. So for me, warming up, being a bit lazy, like, it's not easy to get a ball past him. You really have to grind. Your shots have to be really good, because I think one of Ethan's biggest strengths is his defense. He can get everything back on the back glass, and I think he's quite comfortable at times just to sit at the back and defend.
Damn it.
Yes, come on.
So I went 3 love down here. It's not looking too good. I don't think I was playing that well. Just warming up, obviously, but it didn't give me the most confidence for the match. Getting battered by Ethan early doors here.
Oh, that's a good return.
Damn. Good start though, well done.
So unfortunately in this cross-court game I got battered 4 love by Ethan. But anyway, I was warm now. Had a great feeling for the ball in the court and was ready for the big match with Padel Picasso. Let's meet Dom before the match.
All right guys, I'm here with Dom, Padel Picasso. Thanks for coming on the channel. What do you want to tell the viewers? What ranking are you in Australia?
Number 1 internationally, number 1 in Australia. But I've been in Spain the last 6 months, so now the national ranking's down to number 2. But
you know you're number 1, yeah?
I've been in Madrid for a couple months now, just training. Not full time, but like 3 or 4 days a week.
Feel the level coming up a lot more.
I feel it, yeah.
Because how many good players are there in Australia?
There's a handful.
I didn't even know it was big out there.
It's not.
No.
It's really not. It's it hasn't boomed yet. Like, we're waiting for that boom. So I was like, let's get out of Australia, get some like good competition.
What do you think of the UK level?
Not pretty good. To say definitely better than Australia for sure.
At the start, you call me Jared, then you call me Harry.
Yeah.
Do you know my name now?
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, I just forgot it. Wait, don't.
I knew it, because you kept calling me mate during the game.
No, Ewan.
Ewan. There he is, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who Harry and Jared are, but...
Well, it was a pleasure to play with you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and guys, enjoy the game. Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Thank you, that was quality.
Thanks, Ewan.
Alright guys, let's get into the match now. Before we start though, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free, just takes 1 second, and it helps me make more of these videos. Let's get into the game.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go.
Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
Alright, so the game starts and I was determined to get some payback against Ethan after he battered me 4 love on the channel, and I knew I had a good chance playing with Picasso.
He's up.
Ooh, nice corner turn there, buddy.
Thank you, bro.
That really made me laugh. I just wasn't ready for the Australian accent, but I appreciate the compliment from Dom. Decent start from us here. The main thing to look out for is we got the ultimate combination of a righty and a lefty together. So 4 hands down the middle, we can be quite aggressive, very good for the overheads and volleys.
Me. Oh, it's a good clip for the camera, that, Eve. Sorry.
And there's the payback, a sorry not sorry moment there for me.
All you. They're up. Half. Me. Let's go, come on.
What do we do here?
Golden. Big one, nice.
So a huge start there for me and Dom with the early break. Now on my serve again, looking to be aggressive and go for the smashes. Got away with it a little bit on this point with a couple of short smashes that didn't get quite put away, but we survive. Obviously very fast balls, fast court, plays to my strengths of being able to defend quite easily. Everything's bouncing nicely.
Yeah, I was going to say. You, the back. The back. We're up. That's unbelievable.
So there is the first bit of quality seen from Padel Picasso. Very relaxed, great disguise on all the shots. He was moving them around really well, and then that lovely shot down the line to put us 2-love up. So one thing I noticed with him in general, especially early doors here, was how he was just moving the opponent around. The actual individual shots he was playing weren't unbelievable, but he was just placing them well, making it hard for the opponents to read, playing good Spanish paddle.
You, the back. Love it. Well done, mate. You're used to playing in the heat, yeah?
Recently,
This
yeah.
is like winter for you right now.
I train indoors, right?
Right.
Very unusual for coming from Australia, so I guess I'm used to that. But then I like train in the mornings, and there's a tournament in the evening.
Really, and it's
9
still.
PM, starts at 9 PM. We make these balls, like you hit a smash, it'll come back with your base.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry that I've only got one angle here. I did have another camera set up, but the battery went. But as you can see, we took a 3-love lead here on serve as well, with a chance to make it 4-0. A really good start. I think Ethan and Ed won't have liked how they started this game. They made quite a few mistakes, but Dom was really showing his quality. It was really, really enjoyable to play with a good paddle player just from a random other country, because usually it's either they're in the UK or good Spanish player. But to play with someone from Australia was just a cool experience, and I think this will happen more and more as the sport grows. Like, I'm hoping to play with like the best player from America or other random countries where paddle starts to pop up, because you'll get a complete variety, and also because the sport is growing so much, you're still getting good quality.
That's the spot. Get in that corner.
You. They're in close. Smash.
All right, so let me just talk you through the strategy that me and Dom were using. I was basically trying to attack the middle as much as possible. Any easy the ball that comes up, hit down the middle hard, especially towards Ed's backhand. Watching it back now, I hit a lot more to Ed than I thought at the time. It wasn't intentional, it was just kind of instinctive, especially at the net. There were some more gaps there, and Ethan is just so strong defensively that it's very hard to get a ball past him at net, whereas I felt like I could just rip a forehand volley straight down the line towards Ed. And then Dom didn't really say much. He just said a couple times to keep pushing the net. I mean, it's kind of basic advice. I think he kind of just played so chilled and relaxed. I don't really think he cared too much about the game as well. He was just playing like random shots, all different paces, different angles, different speeds, which I think makes him super hard to read. And then he was also very consistent as well.
Harry? I mean, Ewan?
Ewan?
Who's Harry?
You said Jared, Harry and Ewan now. Me. Thanks, bro. Bailed me out there.
So I couldn't quite believe this. 5-love up on my serve. Ultimate payback here. Could bagel Ethan after he bageled me at cross court.
Sorry. Me. Come on, this one. I want to win 6-love. Let's go. Well up. Nice.
So we won the first set 6-love. It definitely wasn't a 6-love set. Like, a lot of the games were a lot tighter. It just went our way, and Ed and Ethan just couldn't get the momentum back. But a very good start for me and Dom. I think he enjoyed being ruthless. Let's see how Ed and Ethan respond in set 2. Before the second set starts though, check out everythingpadel.co.uk, my online paddle store. We have rackets from the best brands, and if you're in the UK, you can contact me for advice about your game. So set 2 begins, and I think Ethan and Ed were determined to improve on that first set. I guess their only way is up from 6-love down, and they definitely did. I think in the first set they just made way too many errors. Me and Dom didn't really miss much, didn't actually do too much though, didn't do tons of winners.
They're up. Smash. You're good.
The winds have changed, I can feel it.
I'm only uploading the first set. No, I'm joking.
Just want to talk about the righty and lefty combination, because I know sometimes I'll coach like a beginner to intermediate player and they're left-handed and they're playing on the left side. Like, this is one of the worst things you can do. You should always be on the right side, because if you partner with someone that's right-handed, you have the best combination there with all the volleys and the overheads going down the middle. And I think it worked perfectly with me and Dom. Like, not one of us being the most dominant. I would just take the overheads coming across from Ethan and he would take the overheads coming across from Ed, and it just made it very dangerous and hard for Ed and Ethan to play lots of lobs, because we'd always take them out the air. Like, whereas I could lob towards Ed's backhand a bit more and make it more awkward and move Ethan more. Alright Ethan, you might be watching this upset that I've included a 6-love defeat on my channel, but I think you'll enjoy this point.
You. You. It's coming short.
Damn, very, very good point from Ethan there. Through the legs reaction, amazing dig out in the corner and then down the line as well. This definitely gave him a lot of confidence. He started to play with more freedom, stopped missing as much, and really showed his quality. Ethan genuinely is one of the best players in the UK. Like, technically, he's so good. I think sometimes he can just have games where he misses quite a bit, but when he doesn't, he's another level. The game was noticeably closer now at 2-2. Games are going on for a lot longer. Ed and Ethan really up in the levels. I think Dom super relaxed now. He got that win, and I was having to put much more of a shift in because he was carrying me through the first set.
Nice. I thought I'd try and block it. No, I tried. Didn't think it was going. Do you find the English accent funny with rage?
When he complains, just like the movies.
4-3.
We managed to fight back though and get the breaker serve. Now my serve at 4-3 up. It's always nice to play with these different styles of players. I think you can always take something from it, and I think the main thing I'd take from playing with Dom, Australia #1, was just the complete variety in all of his shots. Big disguise, it seemed like he's going to play a rouleau cross or a kick smash, but to play it down the line like that, you can tell there's a bit of hesitation from Ethan, not expecting it. And that's what really helped us, especially late game, because occasionally late game, your game becomes quite predictable because the opponents are used to what you're doing. So for him to constantly mix it up helped a lot.
Nice shot, well done.
And it was a tough serve, but Dom with the big pop out to make it 5-3. Now with a chance to win the set 6-3 if we break.
You, they're up. You, they're up. No, it was out? Yeah, it was out. You, throw up. In. Go. Right.
Yeah, Ed and Ethan were defending a lot better now. Like you can see, there were so many chances for me to win that point. Hitting the volleys down towards Ed's feet, but his hands are so good. Comes from a strong tennis background, so it's very difficult to beat him in those volley battles. But now 5-4 up on Dom serve with a chance to take the second set.
Nice play. Play, mate. Good shit. Well done, mate. Play, mate. We'll do one more.
So we won the match 6-love, 6-4. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of honesty now. We played 2 more sets after this and we lost them 6-4 and then 7-6 on a tie break. And then right at the end, we played a super tie break to 10 and we lost that. So somehow we managed to lose this overall, but I didn't get the rest of the sets on camera. So overall, we actually did lose. But the way I see it is, if it was a tournament, we would have won love and 4. So I'm taking the win on this one. I don't know how that's going to go down with Ed and Ethan. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Huge thanks to Dom for playing in the video, as well as Ed and Ethan. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next one.